Look, I have a marriage to protect.
You're afraid I'm gonna expose you to your wife?
It wasn't a robbery.
Can you think of anyone who might want to harm you?
Friends, family, or a woman you screwed and discarded?
Hey Cinemark, Dave Rispoli here today chatting with the cast, director, and producer of the upcoming film, Fatale. So, Deon, first question is for you. We haven't seen a lot of thrillers from this perspective. What was it that first struck you about the script?
Everything, man. Obviously, I'm a 90s junkie in terms of like, you know, all the body heats and Fatal Attractions. And so it really grabbed me because I was actually looking for something in that space. And the script wasn't written. I basically had this story in my head. I had just finished doing a film called The Intruder, and David Lowery wrote that. And I called David Lowery and was like, yo, I got an idea for a movie. Do you have 30 minutes so I can pitch you the entire film? And he was like, of course, Deon. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, so I just started talking. And I just know, 2 months later, it was Fatale. And I was, sitting in front of Hilary Swank at a swanky restaurant. And we were talking about the movie, and I was like, please, look, I love you. I know I look like an obsessed fan right now, but I promise you this could be an incredible film if you do it with me. And she took her hand like this, like she was gonna slap me. And I was like, and she was like, you've been approved. No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. No, she was like, she was excited and I was excited. I feel like it's an homage to what thrillers are supposed to be and what they used to be. And she killed it. Dante Spinotti's light is incredible. And I just think we have the movie of the year, period.
Done. Hilary, Valerie has so many secrets and layers to her. What was it like to step into her shoes?
It's like diving into a character that has so many layers and gradations to those layers is an actor's dream. And I haven't done a film like this. In the 29 years of my career, and Deon said that when he sat down with me, he's like, why haven't you done something like this? This is a no-brainer. And I love that he had that vision for me in this. And it was pretty easy to say yes after meeting Deon and his bright light and his infectious optimism and pitching the story that I just thought would be a super fun ride and challenge.
Did you do it?
Did I do what? I am not a murderer.
I don't believe you.
The emotional stakes are really high for your character. What was it like to show up to set every day and play a character like that?
It was stressful. I can't lie. It was a little bit stressful. It was, there were days when I was very grateful that my life wasn't like my characters, right? There was many days when I was very, very grateful that I just didn't have this life, that I didn't make these kinds of mistakes that could just completely destroy me.
There's a lot of characters in this film and they're all very different and unique in their own way, but I'm wondering, for you, what do you feel they all share in common?
They're all dirty.
Yeah.
Everyone in this film is, it's a bit more realistic in that way, right? Like nobody's clean. Mm-hmm. Everybody has, their kind of agenda and everybody has something they want to get. But at the same time, everybody has something they want to hide. And that's more real than anything I've ever seen on screen.
Final question for Hilary. We are a cinema safe theater. Why is Fatale a great film to experience on the big screen?
Dante Spinotti, he's, one of the best cinematographers of all time. And he wanted to make this movie with an anamorphic lens. And it's beautiful and it's meant to be seen on the big screen. You can't see that kind of lens any other way.
I've never had a DP, a director of photography, come up to me and say, look, watch the playback. Never. But the work that he was doing it's by far the most beautiful thing I've ever shot. And it just resonates so beautifully on the big screen.
You know, it's like watching a painting. You know, the painting has so much details and rich nuance and color and textures. It's the larger, the more you can appreciate it. You know, you don't want to see it, you could see it here. You can appreciate it like here. I guess you can hold it in your hand, look at it, but it's like, Sistine Chapel, it's like one of those things. It's like, wow, I remember going to see the Mona Lisa for the first time, seeing the Mona Lisa, and I was surprised how small the Mona Lisa was. I thought that whole thing was gonna be huge. And I got there, wait a minute, that's it? So I think sometimes big frames help tell a story.
Absolutely. Folks, prepare to be on the edge of your seats. Make sure to get those tickets for Fatale at Cinemark.com.
I made one wrong turn. And it cost me everything.
Well, then you shouldn't have come to Vegas.